All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's on the Power. So I wanted to make a video kind of recapping the classic Physique Olympia. A lot of people have been asking me for a video on my thoughts on Breon Ainsley, Chris Bumstead, who looked very, very impressive. I think a lot of people, didn't really expect the level of competition that we really saw at the Olympia on the classic physique stage this year. It was very, very competitive, and there were some very, very impressive physiques on stage. So I actually made a prediction video a couple weeks out from the Olympia. My predictions were that Breon would win, Chris Bumstead would place second, and Arash Rabar would place third. So my predictions were very, very close to being true. So Breon did in fact win, and I had the opportunity to meet Breon at the expo. I talked to him for a little bit. Then Chris Bumstead got second place, so that prediction was correct. Then I was wrong about third place. George Peterson got third, but Arash Rabar did place right behind him in fourth place. So I was pretty close with my predictions. I only really predicted the top three because I didn't know enough about all the guys competing to really make a solid top six prediction because some of those guys I wasn't really sure about. I also predicted that Danny Hester, who won last year, he won the first ever Classic Physique Olympia, that he would fall several places in placings and he wouldn't even be really in the conversation for winning this year. And that turned out to be true as Danny Hester placed fifth. And I think you could have even made an argument for him actually placing sixth. Because Terrence Ruffin, who is insanely impressive, and in my personal opinion, I think he has a better physique than Danny Hester. He placed sixth, and you could have made an argument for Terrence Ruffin to be even higher than sixth. And in fact, I could make an argument for him over Arash even. So I thought that was kind of the disappointment of the show that Terrence Ruffin placed sixth. I thought he could have been, significantly higher. But really, my main takeaway from this show was Chris Bumstead and Breon Ainsley. Now, Breon looked incredible. He was the winner. My favorite shot of his is his front double bicep. I think he has an amazing front double bicep. The other thing that I really like about Breon is his posing is very, very good. It just seems flawless. Very good classic posing. It seems very well rehearsed. And everything just seems to flow very, very well. And he had a very good stage presence in the finals of the Classic Physique. And Chris Bumstead, who got second, now he's really one of the standouts of the show. He came out of nowhere doing this show and placing second, and he looked absolutely incredible. His conditioning was 100% on point, but he also had the size. He was arguably one of the bigger guys on stage. When he turned around from the back, man, his lats, just all those back poses, he looked massive. He looked like he almost looked like an open bodybuilder in terms of the size of his back. But then he had a tiny, tiny waist. He could hit vacuum poses like it's nobody's business. He's got one of the most perfect physiques for classic physique division because he's super tall. He's got kind of a Arnold-esque physique, kind of one of those taller, old-school bodybuilder physiques when he hits those vacuum poses, when he hits those classic poses. I think Breon's very good as well because a lot of those classic bodybuilders were short, like Mike Mentzer, Frank Zane, Franco Colombo, Danny Padilla. And I think Breon's physique is very reminiscent of that, and the way he poses is very reminiscent of that. But then I think you got a guy like Chris Bumstead, who's got this taller physique. It kind of reminds you of Arnold when he hits these poses. So my main takeaway from this show would be to pay very, very close attention to Chris Bumstead. Even though he placed second at this Olympia, I think this guy is going to go on to do some tremendous damage at classic physique shows in the future. And he's just going to be absolutely incredible, if not just revolutionary for the sport. Because one of the things that I think he has is he just has that persona that looks like he could take classic physique to the next level. He looks like he could be a very, very popular competitor. He's a good-looking guy. He's got kind of that cover model looking, face to him. So I just think he would be a very, very good representative. I think he's going to be, a very popular guy and bring a lot of attention to the sport. Breon as well. When I talked to Breon, he was just super nice guy, super humble. He had a permanent smile on his face. And both of these guys just seem like they're going to be very, very good ambassadors for the classic physique. And I'm really, really excited for the future of this division to see where it's going to take the IFBB, where it's going to take the future of the sport, and the interest that it's going to generate, especially in the NPC. I think in the next coming years, we're going to see the NPC blow up in terms of people coming out of the woodwork to compete in classic physique. Whereas before they would have competed in amateur bodybuilding shows. I think classic physique is going to blow up, especially over the next couple of years. In fact, I myself am thinking about doing a classic physique competition instead of doing another natural bodybuilding show. I think maybe the next show that I do, if I do another show, is going to be classic physique, and it's not going to be natural bodybuilding. It's just going to be a straight up classic physique NPC show. So I'm thinking that's going to be the plan. So I'm very, very excited about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the top 3. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And if you enjoy classic physique, make sure you thumbs up this video. We're going to try to give classic physique a lot of coverage, a lot of exposure, and try to make it popular. So thank you guys for watching. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.